We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Number 25 makes his big league debut right after this. Jamison Taillon is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The windup and the 0-1. Taillon has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Taillon, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired. 2 down now. Striding in, Jesus Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Jorge Soler would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground out to short.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Miami down in order, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Lopez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off the LED board and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Second home run early in the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
To the plate now, Suzuki, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. 1 out.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. Last season, he won the National League Rookie of the Year, and I'll tell you what, he was so impressive, particularly down the stretch. He never got fatigued, and he continued to produce from April till October. What a year he put together.
Fouled off. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Cody Bellinger is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dansby Swanson would be next. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Chicago. In is Jorge Soler. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Jorge Soler.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back safely. Gene Segura standing in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Wendell, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to short. Swanson picks it up to second for one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Marlins down quietly. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Count 1-0.
Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pitch popped up. Garcia in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Batting seven, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bleday is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up now, J.J. Bleday, and the anticipation has been high for this at-bat for him and for fans alike. He is a highly touted prospect, and this is his first major league appearance.
You know, Matty, the talent's undeniable with this guy. High round draft pick, but nothing's given once you get to this point. A lot of people are super excited to see if he could be one of the faces of the future of this organization.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. J.J. Bleday has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jazz.
So striding in, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Avisail.
Digging in, Avisail Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
The second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jamison Taillon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Taillon.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Swings through it for strike number 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ian Happ will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-1. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Riding in once again, Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
This ball will be chopped foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. guy swinging first pitch?
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Gene Segura comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fouled away. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit to short. To second for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
The center fielder.
At the plate, J.J. Bleday, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there's ball 1. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So one away here in the Chicago fourth, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. In there, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So he got him swinging. Dansby Swanson becomes out number 2 this inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Marlins offense with their manager between innings, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Got him. In now, Jazz Chisholm. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Avisail Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the stretch.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the belt, the pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A shot down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tucker Barnhart. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. So digging in now, Zach McKinstry. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He's tasked with starting the Marlins 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joey Wendell.
Ready for another chance? Joey Wendell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 25, J.J. Bleday.
Into the box now, J.J. Bleday. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And a bouncing ball, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball two. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
The next Cub up, Suzuki. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A runner at first with no outs here. A bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Now at the plate, Matt Merker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Now he's safe at second as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Throw to third, and he's not getting back to the bag. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play. Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Number 4 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4.
To third. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Jazz Chisholm. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
7, Brandon Hughes.
Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Suzuki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They trail 3-2. Anthony Bender gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding into the box, Tucker Barnhart. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1. Bender, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. So a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Soler's after it. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Zach McKinstry, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Trey Mancini will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 3-0 now. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Michael Rooker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First offering on its way. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Yep, that ball went out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he misses again. 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Brian De La Cruz will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. First pitch of the at-bat. Joey Wendell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2-0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 9.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the stretch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
He's just thrashing out there right now. I don't think he knows where anything is going.
High and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give him some if I could hand some out.
J.J. Bleday is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Standing in, Jacob Stallings. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Smoke toward third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But a big inning. John Birdie stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Dylan Floro was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
John Birdie.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Up next to the
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Merker.
Matt Merker.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. The 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Hit to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 24.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
But he'll flag this one down. So here is Avisayo Garcia. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Keenan Thompson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Brian De La Cruz is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Thompson, originally from the state of Alabama, he was selected in the 3rd round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
1-0 pitch on the way. A runner on first with 2 away. Right side. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second base.
At the plate, Gene Segura fouled off.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Tanner Scott enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 66.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. No balls and 1 strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swings through it for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Nico Horner will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 6.
Settling in now,
Second
Zach
baseman.
McKinstry. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to the
Your attention,
Christopher Morrow. Will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a check swing, and we'll have an appeal down to first. He did go, says Patrick Johnson, so that's the first strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins. 6 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game.